So, how much does a Scrum Master cost? I thought we should chat about this, and I think the answer might surprise you. This is quite an interesting question because when I ask this question, many organizations just think about what they have to pay to employ a Scrum Master or how much the Scrum Master thinks they're worth. But there's also a different formula for looking at this. What is the cost to the organization and to the team by employing the wrong person or a person with the wrong training? Ooh, here we go. Employing the wrong person can be 30 times more expensive than just the regular salary. Yes, I said 30, THIRTY, study done by Gartner. So why is that? It's because the value in a Scrum Master is not just facilitating the events or quoting things from the Scrum Guide. If that's all you want, anyone can do that. It's a meeting and a 13-page document. Done, right? Don't get me wrong. Good facilitation is a skill, but that's not the whole picture. Because in those small meetings, that's not even really true facilitation in my mind. It's just stepping up and being a leader for a conversation. I'm talking about people who show up and run a meeting without really being present or adding any value. Those people are worthless, right? I'm sure you've met a few of them. I know I have. I've seen a bunch in my career. The value in a Scrum Master is to be a true facilitator that creates a container and helps the team and the organization deliver tangible value and positive outcomes to clients and customers. They do this by identifying issues and ways of working both the team and the organizational level and working with the right people to help resolve issues that the team cannot solve themselves. They don't have to be the mystic Yoda, and they don't have to do psychobabble and sit on top of a mountain with their legs folded. None of that's required. They don't have to speak 8 languages. They only have to speak one. The language of I understand or help me understand. That's the language a Scrum Master needs. The value in a Scrum Master is to help the team become more predictable, to be able to provide leadership with realistic forecasts for delivery. Not to quote a silly, outdated notion that'll be done when it's done, because we're agile, and when we're finished, we're done. I still can't believe that this is acceptable. I mean, it's 2024, and the fact of the matter is costs matter and budgets matter, right? People care about what's going on, and there's so many different ways to do this. I don't care if you're talking about cycle time, Monte Carlo method. There's so many of these prescriptive methods of doing things, but a Scrum Master, even more importantly, should be able to confidently work with their product owner to help them shape a backlog, be coherent with a purpose, understand and convey a vision and strategy to achieve that vision, understand goals and a roadmap, and help the team to shape each sprint with a specific goal in mind, helping a team deliver value that drives them closer to achieving the positive outcomes for its clients and customers. It's pretty simple. The Scrum Master should be able to do the work at all levels, influencing and persuading the organization to make improvements. They do this through active listening with stakeholders, with empathy and humility, and understanding that empathy is not just walking a mile in someone else's shoes, but remembering to take your own shoes off first. So it's empathy without bias and humility, using foresight and stewardship to get things done. I almost said a different word. The Scrum Master role should be quantifiable and measurable. No, could it be, right? What I can tell you is I've put together a really, really cool list. This list is something that you probably have never seen before. This is a document for Scrum Masters, and it shows you the top 10 things that you should be paying attention to if you're a brand new Scrum Master, the top 10 things and areas of focus you should be focused on if you're a more advanced Scrum Master, and then finally, gives you a scorecard where you can score yourself or you could have your peers score you on how well you're doing those activities so that you can tell whether you're valuable or not, right? Those are things that the truth is most of what a Scrum Master does, it's hard to measure. It's hard to get your head around. I get it. But if you look at it and start saying, well, it's a servant leadership position. And, you go out there and start reading every servant book and leadership book and carry out all these menial things they tell you to do to earn gravitas towards implementing change. Okay. Yes, you can go that route, but you're still not going to be the thoughtful Scrum Master that you need to be. If you sit here and you say, let's focus on a salary and set a salary high enough that we get someone good, but low enough that we can still make it affordable, you're still not going to get a good Scrum Master. The truth is, the Scrum Master should come with a package. There, I said it. The package that the Scrum Master needs is they need to have the right foundational training to understand how they can impact teams or organizations regardless of where it is. They need to understand and potentially have a certification through a qualified and vetted instructor that has a level 1 or a level 2 advanced certification that they can pick up on so that they can go in and make a difference inside of the organization on day one. You don't want someone that you have to pay a huge salary to that winds up seeing people through poor delivery, lack of focus, slow to change. If they're doing all those things, they're not helping. They're hurting the organization, and you'd be better off without them. But the truth is, sometimes organizations don't even know how to measure their success. So what do? They wind up firing their Scrum Masters in an effort to let other people facilitate events and put those Scrum Master responsibilities on other people because they never gave the Scrum Masters a fair shake to really do their job. So my advice for you is take a look at this document that I've created. I'm going to go ahead and post a link out there, but I want you to be able to look at this Scrum Master scorecard and its worksheet, and I want you to tell me your opinions. Give me your feedback before I formalize it and turn it into some document that everyone on the internet will download, because that's exactly what's going to happen. But what I can tell you is don't rely on what AI says. Don't rely on what other people say. Find ways to perfect your responsibility as a Scrum Master. Learn how to leverage AI to help you do your job better, and worry about governing teams and worry about making sure that you're doing things to make a difference. And that's when you're going to see the real difference in your abilities to be a good Scrum Master. That's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, learn more at AgileDad.com. We'd love to hear from you. As always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.